Well, stay a while and listen.
I've got a thing.
Your scorb is the headpiece to the staff of kings. You must use it to form within the Herodric cube.
Cubes or...
Use the Herodric cube!
Deckard Cave!
Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Threshold. My name is Steven, I'll be the Dungeon Master. Let's go around and meet the players.
Hi, my name is Pamela. I am playing Christine Demarin, a level 7 fighter, level 2 paladin.
I'm Josh. I'm playing Otto Aberl, a level 8 sorcerer who uses a special kind of not magic.
Yo, my name's Patrick, and I'm playing Kuruka, level 7 rogue, level 2 fighter. I'm a birdman from the east.
Damn your charisma.
Hey everybody, I'm Casey. I play Andrios Vigdictum Rebestium. I am a level 7 diviner, and I know the future and all things harbored there.
Ooh, what are we doing today?
And there's one thing about the future, it never gets old. Back to me. Hi. Grown. Hey everybody, I'm Kevin. I'm playing Val, level 9 wizard. I could do all the name stuff, but there's a lot of it, and we don't have, I don't know. Let's just go.
Where to? Do you guys remember how long it was going to take you to get to?
I don't off the top of my head, and I don't think I wrote that down as a note either. We took the faster, more dangerous route,
That's what I thought.
but I don't remember how much faster it was.
I don't remember if it was days or what.
I think you said we could make it in like a day or
I thought it was a
two.
day.
Do you have the note, Christine?
I'm looking.
Normally I wouldn't care, but this is different.
Right.
Does anyone play a handbook? I can look for a second. Oh, yeah. I just need to look up a spell.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought it was like, this was 3-star.
Yeah, this was
Dangerous,
3
and so that
stars
was like-
dangerous. So it was just
it was
like,
like a
I
day
think it was like a
versus-
couple of days though.
No, maybe it was like 3 days.
I think the slower one was like a week or something. So
Yeah.
This is like 3 days versus a week.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still what, a couple days out.
Yeah, we hadn't been going for a full day before this happened.
Okay.
So.
No.
Oh,
Fantastic.
sorry, that's
No,
John.
no, no.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that it is gonna take you probably another 10 hours of walking to get there.
Okay.
Traveling at pace of
I'm-
8 hours a day, unless you want to force march it.
10 hours.
It's 10 hours total of walking.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try and walk the whole 10 hours unless somebody else tells me to stop.
I'm good for that.
No, I think that's fine.
Okay, great. So we're
Push
hustling.
through.
Yes.
I think we can hustle too. I've never used these rules before. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think I've really read these in detail either.
Okay, wilderness, traveling montage, hour by hour. Okay, foraging. No, that's not it. Is it in? I think it's in the player's handbook. These rules.
Just party movement
Yeah,
stuff.
the movement rules. I don't think I have it.
Adventuring, movement, 181. Sorry, everybody at home, while we look up these rules.
I think in the meantime,
Travel pace.
Otto will be, at some point, Otto will talk to Christine and try to explain what looks to have happened to her.
So there's
And-
Go ahead.
Oh.
Finish your description before I read the rules here.
Well, I want to have like a player moment here, so you can.
Keep going.
Okay.
All right.
Here, I can
Yeah.
just review.
There's
it.
there's a table.
While you guys do your scene, I'm just gonna.
Are you okay, Christine?
No.
I understand. It can be shocking.
To suddenly age 20 years, to have so much life suddenly stripped from you, you know how that feels.
No, not quite, but in a sense to have lost something that you thought you'd always have. But
Get used to it. We're gonna fix it.
Vel does seem confident that we can reverse this.
I've never heard of anyone getting younger. except for elves who live forever.
Well, if there's ever a possibility, we're heading. It will be your best chance.
This is a curse, malignant magic. It's gonna be. We just need to ask a favor from. Yeah, don't worry. It's fine.
That's right. You've not been physically aged. It's magically aged. It may be possible. Here, try some of this. And he's going to offer her a calming elixir.
What is it?
It doesn't actually do anything. It's just it's a
Pleasant tea.
old world
THC.
It's an old world placebo of his own recipe that has like some kind of like a
Milk of the pie.
yeah, it's like a milk of magnesia sort of like substance. It tastes nice and it has like a
heroin.
it's heroin. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys can travel for 8 hours, and then at the end of each hour, you have to make a con saving throw, which is DC 10 plus number of hours traveled. So in this case, the first one will be 11, and then 12. So you walk through the Vel successfully passes his navigate check. Do you put on your goggles at all, just out of curiosity?
I think
Outside?
I am distressed enough that I have not done so.
Let me know
yet.
the next time you put them on.
I will.
So, you travel for 8 hours, no problem. You're going in and out of, you're going in and out of Nexus gates. As you're getting, you can see that there's maybe some more dangerous parts. There's like a travel montage of you guys like jumping over logs and doing things that Jack Black could probably do, and so can you.
I'm very excited for the Jumanji movie for specifically this reason.
Jack Black travel montage.
So you go through the travel montage. You can see that it's dangerous, but actually the flash flood has done a lot to like move any dangerous creatures that may have been in. Well, no, that's not true because you go into a portal pretty fast and you're on the other side of the island, so not that helpful. But so after the 8th hour, we're here at hour 9. So and how many hours did I say of travel? 10.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So hour 9. Go ahead, everyone. DC 11 con save.
7.
2.
Ooh, I made it at 11. Whew.
You failed, I think.
Yeah.
So level of exhaustion if you fail.
Okay.
So is that 2 levels of exhaustion on you, Mr. Ever? I guess you guys have just rested.
He was rested.
So that
So
So
probably
he just gets
bumps you
back,
1 level.
probably.
So yeah, so you're at 1 level. Christine, you're at 1 level. Rest of you guys passed?
yes.
Okay, great. So that was hour 9. Here's hour 10.
Great. There.
So DC 12 now.
11, 13.
Oh, would
Pass.
you roll again?
13, hooray.
DC 12. 1.
2 levels of exhaustion auto, and your
Bam.
speed halves.
Bam.
Shit, we gotta hold up.
It's alright. He's an old man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we
makes
have
sense.
Yeah.
Put them on. Go.
That's true.
Would
yeah.
you be opposed to riding?
Oh yeah. Not at all.
Alright, Kot's like even though you're kind of like a feeble old man, Kot's still like smaller than he is. So like Kot's gonna like walk up to him and like
We just help him on.
yeah, it's like throw him on like, Krakow, Kot. And like pat Krakow and like then keep
Thank you.
After the 10 hours, we were here though. Right?
Yes. So you.
I don't know, it's like the idea of like walking into the city with like
You guys are very tired. If
8
you
hours.
rested, well, you went in the afternoon, so 8 hours means I think you guys were walking through at night. So I think it's like maybe early morning, like dawn. You guys are coming through one last sort of dense jungle. Christine in the front with her sword is hacking through these vines. And this was what, 10 hours? Great. 18.
Guess not a lot of people take the 3-star routes. We gotta go through those vines.
You cut through the vines, you can see that like there are special vines, so they like grow immediately as you guys walk past
Stupid
them.
Nexus vines.
And you come to a last portal, and you jump through it. You feel that sensation of being thrown very far, very fast, and you come out in
in a little closet. It's a tiny door. It's a tiny room with a little door in front. There's a little like sign tacked to the wall that says "Welcome travelers" in Elvish and in Vox Populi.
Okay, I think
Written
we're
on
here.
Is
The cows.
yeah.
Can we get the cows?
Maybe you guys show up and it's Frab that you know I'm right behind you.
Alright, open the door.
You open the door and you all tumble out into Domus Batrum at dawn. You can smell the smells of the market, and you can sort of hear people waking up and starting to begin their days. What day is it?
I have a question. Have we traveled so far that it affects the time? Like,
Time
is
zones.
it not exactly? Yeah, exactly. Is it not exactly 10 hours later, but like a time zone later? Okay.
No, because it's just on the island.
It's all on
Alright.
homeland.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a new month.
Distance isn't linear here.
Amorse. It's the first of Amorse.
Monse. Amoran.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
Amorce.
Amorense. Oh, the month of love.
This is the month
when
of
the
love.
moon meets the-
All right.
in the big lunar sky.
Fantastic.
Okay, we're here. Let's. How is everyone?
Very tired.
Okay, let's have a look at you again, Christine. Do you feel any different? Are you okay? I'm sorry.
It's fine.
The smell of the
40 is the new 30.
the smell of the daily breads is starting to sort of waft to your guys's to your senses. It smells good. You realize you're very hungry from your travels. You see that these streets are sort of starting to be densely packed. There's a lot of what seem to be Terra Totem elves kind of like living on the streets, as well as like wild animals that kind of
Hey, can I have a moon?
run around.
They playing like garbage cans.
No, no, it's much sadder than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you just see people sort of bustling around, going about their lives, and you can see lots of like wild elvish dogs and moon beasts being led about.
This is all my. Don't worry, Christine. We're okay. I guess I'll to the nearest territory. Excuse me. Nearest person.
Vox Populi
Yes.
looks up and says, "Loom's blessings be upon you."
You as well. And he kind of kneels down. And he's like, "Can you tell me the way to the Ecclesia Victoria?"
He says, "Ecclesia Victoria, yes. It is down. Let me think here. If you come back tomorrow, I will be able to have much more precise directions."
Okay. What if does it depend on the phase of the moon? And he pulls out a quarter moon and it's like,
He says, "Thank you. Yes. If you're in a rush, and he gives you some directions. Says, but I don't see what all the rush is about. I could come back with much more precise directions tomorrow."
I understood, but I'm working on a non-popular time frame right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Generosity.
Sort of eyes it.
All right. Straighten back up. This way. And you follow that guy's directions.
Great.
We went straight to the court.
No. I mean, unless is I don't know. I'm focused on going to the Ecclesia Victoria and kicking down the door until I find a high-ranking priest. So I'm not really even... I think I've forgotten about the trial at this point. So,
As have we all.
yes.
I didn't.
I know,
didn't.
I know you.
Either.
All right.
I didn't either, but Vel did.
So you follow the directions.
Yeah.
It takes you maybe about an hour of walking around Domus Batram, and they have like these big wide gates that are sort of the very large sections of the city, because the city is actually on different parts of this island, east coasts and west coasts, and you come to the. It takes you maybe about an hour to get there. Run out of time. And there is you come to the Ecclesia Victoria, which is sort of built like a pyramidal, not quite a moon pyramid, but it's like a hexagonal building, like two triangle pyramids on top of each other. So the building has 6 points and everything like that, with the stepped buildings, and the arches with the different saints and things, elvish heroes carved along the sides. You can see that there are lots of sort of Victorian soldiers walking all around.
All right.
There's sort of like a main entrance where people seem to be leaving. Maybe they did some of their prayers in the early morning before this productive period of the day.
All right. I'm going to walk right in the front and say, I need high-ranking clergy now.
Give me a charisma check.
Yeah. 11.
Okay. Everyone just kind of like looks at you, and you can see like a little lowly acolyte comes up to you, and it's a female Tertaten, the head covering and the laurels and all that. And she says, "Hello, can I help you?"
Yes, I am looking for someone who can exercise a bit of divine influence from Victoria. It's very important to me. Hi, my name is Transmodavon Tartaric Valerius the 13th, and I need to take me to your leader.
Exaltus Populi. Oh dear. Yes. Come this way. I'll take you straight to my bishop.
Thank you. Follow.
The whole party's moving in, and as you start to step in, she like looks at the humans and Khan is like, I'm sorry. Are you coming in? What? Like in speaking it very slowly in Elvish at you guys. Are you coming in?
These are my trusted travel companions. They're coming with me.
Give me a persuade check.
3.
Because I'm sorry, but they're not Victoria's. They're none of Victoria's chosen. I'm sure they're very nice and your trusted companions, but I don't see how they factor into this.
Is he
situation.
also referring to Christine as well?
You just pointing to all,
just pointing at
all you oddities,
weirdos.
all you weirdos. This isn't.
Fine, then I'll wait right here with them while you go get your bishop. But hurry up.
Give me an intimidate check.
Fair enough. 15.
Okay, 15. That's great. She goes, okay, yes. Okay. She goes away. It takes another maybe hour of you guys waiting there until
I don't like this.
Tap. As I'm walking back and forth, I'm like looking anxiously at Christine, and I have an idea. I'm gonna pull out the goggles and look at her with them.
So Christine looks as she did before. Continues to glow.
Okay,
What's
good. That's good.
You sort of see like the glow like hovering in and out though.
Oh, that's not good. What's happening
around us? Like,
Around us is sort of some defensive positions for
the city, but lots of like little elvish houses, and you can see in the distance you can see a large.
Is there any sources of water?
Yeah, there's a large bathhouse close by. A baleno speculum.
Okay. Kyle wants to try and find some water to give to Krakow while we're waiting.
Okay. You kind of walk him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit of a ways
Oh,
to walk over there.
we're waiting an hour, right?
You don't know that though.
Oh, I see.
It takes an hour, but you don't know that it's gonna. You see the conundrum.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kyle's gonna go anyway. I don't know.
Great. Just give me a d20 roll. Just a luck check.
16?
Okay, great. You give Krager some water, and you come back. And as you're coming back, you can see the little acolyte appear with several other. You can see that she had to go through like 3 other ranks. So you see the bishop being followed by his knight, by his castle, by his
Right.
by his acolyte.
Chess things.
And the bishop comes out and says, "Yes, it's quite an honor to meet you, Exaltus Populi."
Yes. Tell me, are you adept? Do you have any experience restoring spiritual taints or anomalies on?
Yes, I have. Victoria has granted me some blessings against the undead that I have used. That I have used previously. Some lesser miracles. Yes.
Necrotic taints, permanent curses. What can you do?
Are you cursed in some way, Exaltus Populi?
One of my close friends is now. Answer.
Yes, I suppose that I could try to cast a spell on it, but I could ask Victoria for a blessing.
All right, then
Yes.
please do what you can for my friend. And he kind of pulls Christine up.
He looks really shocked, and he's like, "I'm sorry. I'm very confused."
I owe my life to this human many times over. Please restore her if you are able to.
Exaltus Populi is still saying, I'm sorry, but I'm a tad confused. Victoria doesn't grant her blessings to her non-elven kind. If there's any problems I can help you with, but I just she's not one of the people. I am at.
Are you able to
Kind
try
of-
for me?
I'm
Because
at kind of
otherwise
loss.
I have to go.
I can try to intercede, but I don't think that that's how it works. Victoria is our.
When's the last time you tried to
Our
bless a
God.
human?
I can't say that I've ever done it.
Then please try it on my behalf.
Give me a heavy persuade.
Sure. 13.
He says, okay, and starts saying some chants with his hands held over Christine, and says stuff for a minute. Says, I'm sorry. There's nothing that I can do. It's not.
Is
it's
there
not
someone
gonna
higher
be-
rank who might be able to do something?
Yes, no. What is the word? Oh, I had it all day today, and then I lost it. The Metro Victoria.
Yes. I wasn't sure if you added an extra thing because I was like, okay.
Nope, I just
Metro
couldn't think of those words.
Okay.
The Metro Victoria.
Okay, well, if you think she can do something, then could you please get her?
he looks kind of like to the others, and they kind of like look at the little train, like they're all looking at each other.
Just goes down the hierarchy.
Yeah, they're all kind of like looking. Well, the next level is like looking up expectantly.
Right.
He's like, the Exaltus Populi wishes to see Petra Victoria. I suppose I can take you to her.
Fine. I assume that they're not welcome still.
Unfortunately,
kind of challengingly.
Unfortunately, this is not their place. No.
Fine.
Oh, we can make ourselves busy.
He turns to Christine. He's like, "I'll be right back. I'm going to talk to someone who should be able to help you."
While
Yeah.
I met her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I know her. And
Andreas, if you could please accompany me. It's-
Yeah, I will.
As you can tell, I don't have a lot of time for church things, so maybe
Great.
you could help me out along here.
They're walking you that way. What are you guys?
while they're
gonna
off, can Otto write a letter by Raven to the university?
do? Sure.
He's going to request all of the scrolls available on anything that could be specifically related to Christine's aging.
Okay. Just any of the research.
Yeah,
Okay.
research and or like historical literature. And
Okay. If they have copies on hand or something.
oh, there won't
like
be
that.
copies. They'll be the originals.
Is that a cop? They just send you these priceless books by Raven.
Well, they're not by
Just
Raven.
like a cloud of Ravens up style flying this huge heavy tome.
I assume like the message is delivered by Raven, and then like one of his poor
his
like,
students
a
as they
grad
travel
student.
down.
Yeah, like a grad student has to.
That will take time.
Oh, it'll take
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just
Alright.
requesting.
it, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he might not even be there when the grad student shows up.
Poor grad student.
Otto.
Kai, you look like you're
Yeah,
gonna say
Kai's gonna steal away, I guess. And with Krakow, he's going to start. He wants to find like a random elf on the street to
Okay.
get directions from.
something. Okay, great.
Do
Yeah,
I
you
find
see,
one?
you see a nice. He's got a table. He's a Onis Terra guy. He looks very very prim and proper. He's he has a little table set up. He looks like he's selling charms and things that people might bring in to offer to Victoria.
Kai's gonna like point at himself and like signal around like if anything like me.
Oh,
He's looking for like any like if there's any like presence of the Thesians there.
he kind of looks at you for a minute and is like, "What? I don't understand. Shoo, bird, shoo."
Kai's gonna whistle. Thieves can't.
Okay.
Does he get a response?
Yes. Oh, always. We're in a big city.
Then he wants to follow whistles to a fence.
Okay, great. All right.
Christine is, she's taken out the prayer beads and she's kind of fiddling with them and thinking about how Mary was saying that, like, Nara has a plan for everyone, and she's thinking, if this is what Nara planned for me, why? Why me? Why this?
Okay.
You've been granted the maturity to.
Well, it's not mentally, it's just physically. So no, I've not been granted the maturity at all.
Fine. There's no silver lining. in
There's
any
no
of this.
silver lining to this.
Life is over for you.
No, it's not. I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else outside crew?
No.
Okay. Vel,
Mm-hmm.
you enter the chambers of the Metro Victoria and Andreas, the two of you. Andreas, you recognize the tall, intricately carved doors, sort of with the same sort of like brassy, coppery material that they wear on their laurels, and you can see the big elvish hexagram, sort of carved into things with Victoria's angle pointed towards the top. The doors open, and you You enter inside. You can see that there's several elvish guards with pikes and their traditional sort of pointy hats and spiked shoes and gauntlets and things. And the Metro Victoria says, "Come in, welcome. It's an honor to meet you.
I brought the Exaltus Populi.
Andreas, good to see you again.
Good seeing you.
I wish you would have told me last time. We would have been seeing each other so soon."
Something I hadn't foreseen.
Right.
I understand that you are asking us to intercede on the behalf of a human.
Not just any human, one of my closest allies. She was instrumental in the restoration. She saved my life many times over. I owe her at least this much.
I understand the idea of debt. Val, she steps off the she steps sort of down from her seat. You can see that she's getting younger. She was looking kind of old before, but as she sort of matures into immortality, she's sort of aging the other way, and says, "I am in kind of a tricky situation here, Vel. I if I may call you that,
Sure.
or Vain, or
Wait, what? Whoa.
whichever you whichever
Tenses. He's like, what?
whichever
Do
you
you-
like. But I suppose that will be all settled by the courts in due time. I'll just call you the Exaltus Populi then. That seems to be the most accurate."
That or Vel will do fine.
See, I'm in a rather tricky situation. While you have done a fantastic service to the elven people by returning Lunem to her former state, you are also asking me to intercede to Victoria on the behalf of a human woman who is not a follower of. Do you see the issue here? Are you
telling me that you can't help me? Or that you won't?
I can try to help you, Vel, but I'm just not sure that Victoria is going to be.
We'll try Victoria, and then I'll go to Lunem and see if she can help, and if not, then we'll try other means.
And that, I think, is part of the problem here, Val, is you're looking for this like a service. Like you come here after so much time away and just hope that I can perform a miracle. I know that you're used to being able to tap the energies of the astral plane at the snap of your hand, as so many wizards here, but this is a different art. This is about service and faith, and sometimes we have to do the things that maybe don't seem like the most ethical things to do, because at the end of the day it's the will of our God and what is.
You're trying to justify something. What is it?
I'm not trying to justify anything, Vel. I'm trying to explain to you my justification for not just being willing to get down on my knees and ask my God to perform a miracle for someone that I haven't met.
Well, if nothing else, if we believe that I'm an agent of our gods, then Victoria has met this one through me, and your meeting her is irrelevant.
Unfortunately, Vel, that's not how it works, because as an agent of Victoria, when was the last time you said a devotion or visited a shrine? Many of you maguses just have a tendency to get so deep in your own power that you forget that there are powers above even what you can do.
I wouldn't be here if I thought that.
Well, I will go and meet with her, but I can't guarantee any results.
That's all I can ask. And I thank you very much for that. I will, as thanks, I will be happy to more fully cooperate in whatever you might have in store for me.
As she walks out, she says, "It's not me that has anything in store to you. It's simply the Justice Department.
Right.
A different wing. I personally could care less at the results. However, that the gentleman is certainly stirring up quite a fuss.
I suppose he would be at this point.
Tarek or whatever his name is.
Right. Andreas.
The one that
mentioned.
the one that Andreas freed from Stone.
Yes.
He's been.
Is he here? In Domus Batrum?
Oh yes, yes, he's here, and I imagine now that you have stormed the gates of the Ecclesia Victoria, many word will get to him fairly fast. So I expect the two of you will have a nice chat in the near future.
I suppose it was bound to happen eventually, given the circumstances. But Christine, right, if you could please, before that happens, do what you can for Christine, please.
Yes, absolutely. She walks outside and comes to Christine. You see the Matre Victoria come out. She has guards that kind of go with her. She has like on a breastplate as well as sort of like her robes and her headdress and her laurels. And she comes out and says, "Which one is it?"
Well, points at Christine. She was aged by a spirit.
I see. Okay. Well then, let me see what I can do.
Thank you.
She has a person come out and bring her a series of a series of sort of like leaves to burn and things like that, and she goes through this sort of short ritual prayer in Vox Populi, asking Victoria to grant her blessings to this human woman. Christine, give me a charisma save. At advantage.
Natural 20. 22.
Okay. You see that she prays and her laurels light up and a smoke kind of starts to envelop Christine, but then from Christine erupts a white, sort of a white gold light that pushes the smoke out and sort of like pushes everything away, and the Matre Victoria is actually pushed back off of her feet and drops back to the ground.
Victoria.
Slides a bit.
Are you okay?
And all the guards like
Whoa,
put their pikes down, and you can see like a couple of battle mages like throw up their like throw up spells hovering, and
everybody settle.
Christine is just kind of like really not sure what just happened. She's trying to look as unintimidating as possible.
Matre Victoria gets up and says, "It's fine, it's fine."
And I can't understand any of this because this is all in Elven.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Vel looks over at Christine and then Common goes, "What was that?"
I don't know.
Okay. Is everything... Are you alright?
Yes. Victoria was moving through me, but there's nothing that I can do.
Apparently something else is at work here. Thank you for attempting. And Vel seems to, for a second, kind of realize
where did this happen to her?
we ended up having to run from a flood on the on one of the routes here from Dimherb.
Mhm.
One of the Urbidim. That's right. One of the faster routes from Urbidim, and we found an old mine. It was actually a
Dedicated to Mythos Blossom.
And give me an insight check.
well, that's not very high. 9.
You guys who are here too, insight as well.
Oh.
10.
If you speak Elvish.
Wow, we suck.
Okay.
What?
She says, interesting. Interesting. Well, I wish you the best.
Right. Yes. Thank you again. Vel seems to kind of realize, like, now that he's calmed down and that climax has been sort of reached, he's sort of realized who he's been demanding around this whole time. And I'm like, I hope you'll forgive my impudence. My friend was in. I wanted to help my friend. I'm sorry.
Dedication to one's friends, especially those who have fought together, is something that Victoria very greatly values.
Right.
So no apology necessary. We've all done, and looks kind of like at Andreas. Many have done very many things for their friends.
Well, could you tell her that I'm sorry and that I don't know what I did?
Hablo common? No. I'll. She doesn't. There's something strange at work with her. She didn't mean to. That. She's sorry.
Well, I wish there was more. I wish there was more that I could do, but it seems that there are.
Yeah.
There are powers at work that I.
There are. Bill kind of looks thoughtfully at Christine. He's gone. He's in his own head now.
If there's nothing else, I'm sure that I will see you, Andreas. Always a pleasure. I imagine you're going to be sticking with the Exaltus Populi for some time.
Yeah, I have to get him to his appointment.
Good. Have you seen the outcome?
I don't know.
I'm just very curious. All right.
Thank you for your time.
Victoria's blessings and success to all.
Right. I repeat whatever the proper response to that salutation is. And then I turn to Christine and go, something just kicked Maitre Victoria across the floor. That's a big deal, Christine.
In another hour.
I'm scared, Bill.
I'm not sure that you should be anymore. Something is... Flicks the goggles back down over his eyes. Something is still making you glowy. There was that, I am reminded of the prophecy we ran into in the Naradrome. Perhaps finding you that mentor, helping you realize whatever's happening to you. Maybe your own God is already looking out for you, Christine.
Christine grabs tighter to the prayer beads that she's holding. I hope so.
Me too, but
Do you
in the meantime, I'm not gonna stop working on this. I have some ideas, some infusion, transmata, and similar ideas to to some of Davon's work actually, but I suppose, well, whatever happens, just I'm probably gonna meet Tarek very soon, so
We have an appointment to get to.
right, I suppose now that we're here, there's no point in putting it off, unless we do. No?
We have an appointment.
Okay, fine.
Hey, Ka is looking for a fence.
Yes. Meanwhile,
Ka, you follow some whistles and you get some directions, which which, let's see, I should have a good little table. I sure do. You are directed to a crowded tenement. It's a big building. It's actually a building that's on its side. And so what used to once be vertical atriums are now hallways as you sort of move through it.
lopside.
What was it called?
I call it lopside.
Lopside. Yeah, it's called lopside. And so it's like a bad part of town. You see people selling glowing purple crystals for people to smoke, and all kinds of incense and seedy
Smoke
things.
those crystals.
Seedy things.
Trip with ferrets.
Burning. And you you arrive at a little sort of hole in the wall, sort of whistling along the way, and you notice when you get to this part, when you do the call, there's a lot of people answering, all at once, oh shit, you are surrounded by thieves.
That probably comforts me. It's not on some level.
At least you know you can communicate easily.
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna get lost here at all.
there we go. And okay, this is good. I can work with these tables. Okay, you sort of knock on the door, and you hear a "Come in." Come in. And then in Elvish, and then Common, and then Dwarven, and then and then High Common, just shouting languages at you until you open the door.
I enter on the first, or as soon as he can.
You open the door, and you can see shelves of knickknacks and silverware, and I guess there's not a lot of Elvish silverware, but there's some nice plates that are shaped silver and shaped like leaves and things like that, and knickknacks in gold, and you can see some chests maybe full of some crystals and things. It's fence stuff. Maybe a sword or two. You can see a pair of hooked swords that are on the wall, as well as a very finely crafted ankle cleaver sword that's leaning against the area. The man who's there is an elf. He's super pale. He in this sideways room, so that the windows are too low to the floor. He's a pale elvish man who looks like he's dying of consumption or something. Very, very sick, super pale, bald head, and he has one red and one green eye.
Oh.
And he's sitting there behind, in a little chair with some blankets wrapped over him and trance mat on the floor. He says, "Yeah, come in." "What can I do for you?" But he has a very charming smile.
Yeah. Okay. Does he have all his teeth?
Oh yes.
Okay. Lovely. Kaz gonna approach, and Kaz brought Krakow into this place.
No, outside. Keep it out.
Kyle looks at it and and he just leaves it inside and approaches the desk.
He has a little some crystals that are burning with some smoke coming up through them. And he grabs this. One of it, takes the cork out
Or like inhales a bunch of crystals and puts it back, and purple pixie dust comes out of his mouth and he exhales.
Ka approaches his little stand or whatever, and he pulls up the yellow gem, and sets it on the table.
He looks at it with his eyes and he pulls out a gem guy's thing. And he like looks at you again a little more carefully, and then in Thought-Vision he starts going like, okay, so
What's his name? Did he say his name?
no, he doesn't. Impolite to ask a fence's name.
I know. What about the dwarf?
I know. I know.
That was different.
I just want him to. His name is.
He can have a code name, or at least.
Oh, okay, that's pretty
He's a
good.
call sign.
Yeah, his thief name is like whatever the Elvish translation of the heavy breather is.
Okay. All right. Fine. But he starts speaking to me in Thought-Vision.
Uh-huh.
Oh, great.
What do you want for him?
Heavy breather. I don't know much about this, but perhaps it's worth something to you.
Yeah, I'm not a gem expert, but give you how many are there?
I just have the one.
Oh,
Heavy breather. What is its use?
I'll give you 6 moons.
Heavy breather. I'm not selling this to you unless you tell me what it is.
It's a it's a rock. It's a gem. You can sell it. They'll make it into nice necklaces. It's a fairly pretty color. You know, there might be a nice elvish girl I can sell it to.
Heavy breather. Do you want this gem?
I'll take it. Gems are traded almost as easy as moons. I know a lot of nice guys who would love that kind of gem.
Heavy breather. Do you know if there is a district or perhaps an embassy for the Thought-Visians?
Avis Vigilam.
Heavy breather. Where is that from here?
I don't know where their location is now, but they used to have a meetup down at the here in Lopside. Pretty rough and tumble area, but you look like the kind of guy who can do it. The Avis Vigilam is there, and they'll be able to put you in touch with more people of your kind.
Heavy breather. Thanks. Ka grabs the gem and Krakow and walks out of the shop.
Fuck you.
So in Thought-Vision, does he use like a vile Thought-Vision curse?
Yeah, every curse.
Oh my.
Thought-Vision sounds terrible.
Can I retcon a little bit about what Otto has been doing this whole time?
Yeah, real fast.
Not much retcon, but just
Were you present for the?
No. I imagine that when you were off, Otto was off doing the Raven thing.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
yeah.
So still doing the Raven thing, but I think quicker turnaround time. Maybe you can roll build with me here. Maybe there's a service for sabbatical like professors and other stuff that they can mail in a Raven, and then a bunch of interns can do research and then mail back just the research.
That sounds
That
better.
makes sense. All right,
That's much.
let's do that. Also, it'd be anonymous since they're like on lamb here.
Are you using a code?
Oh, I don't. Well, do you have to use a code, or do you just have like?
They're not just gonna do research for no one.
Maybe he writes a letter to Archmage Foster
Like
Okay.
that. Just an anonymous
using
letter.
a
Do
code.
research.
using like a name, like maybe a friendly name that
Great.
only Foster would.
Okay. Fauster.
Foster would recognize. So he does that.
What was the thing? I'm sorry, I forgot what you said. The meetup thing area was.
Oh, it's in Lopside. There's a bar. You'll be able to find it.
Okay.
You'll be able to find it next
I
time.
know you just called. I know, but you just called it something, and I
I
went.
called them the Avis Vigilam.
Obvious.
Vigilum. Avis, A-V-I-S,
Okay.
V-I-G-I-L-I-M.
Gotcha. Wait, yeah, I got it. Okay.
Egg watchers.
Bird watcher.
Yeah, bird watchers.
All right.
Okay.
Let's call it there at
Oh.
the 21-hour mark. Thanks, everyone, for this exciting episode of Threshold. We will see you next week. No, in 2 weeks for another exciting episode. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for questions, comments, and concerns. Goodbye.
Hi guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, real fast, I gotta do